Greetings and salutations, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Ball Super sucks. Dragon Ball episode shit, dude. Oh my god, so I've been awake for almost like 30 plus hours, right? So I don't even feel like going to my desk and doing this shit, or I should say my brother's desk and recording it there, because this shit, I'm so tired, I can't even like laugh correctly. So I just got I finished watching the episode like 5-10 minutes ago. And I'm pretty much just gonna read off my tweets because fuck it. Anyway, so last episode has Goku leave Gohan as though he's going to go and talk to Krillin and 18 alone, but this episode completely ignores that. Like, can you imagine watching the ending of last episode and coming to the beginning of this episode? Again, no continuity. Toei fucking sucks. It's not even 5 seconds in at that too. So they meet Krillin and 18. They're talking about the universe, and then Goku says something about like why he asks Gohan if telling Krillin and 18 about the universe is being destroyed is going to be a bad idea, and Gohan says yes. And I still don't know why that's a bad idea. I mean, if anything, that would just make them all the more alert to like what they're going to do and more serious about it. But fuck logic. We have fucking King Ryu writing this shit. Apparently, like the only guy who can write worth a damn in Super, which evidently he proves that he can't do it anymore. I actually forget if which episodes in the Battle of Gods arc he wrote. I'll have to go back and check some of that shit. So Goku and 18 have cool chemistry. I like their interaction, like even in GT. Now I just want to read a hentai about it. So the most fantastic hentai about it. So then, this is the shit that got to me. So Gohan wants to test Krillin's power. They go to some fucking cliff like place like out at sea, and apparently because they don't get to fly, this makes the perfect place for a practice match. Which again, they don't need to fucking practice not flying. They can just fight as they used to. They just don't have to fly. You don't have to practice for that shit. You have fucking people who can destroy the planet with one fucking finger, and these guys want to say that, oh, no flying means that, oh, we're super tactical fucking fighters because we don't fly. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck. And so then because this is King Ryu, we have like obvious shit like being fucking stated throughout the whole episode. Like, this match isn't a no rules fight to the death. Oh, you're fighting Son Goku. Oh, you're fighting Son Goku at the end. Like, so fuck all that. But you know what the best part of this is, right? So like when I was reading like preliminary reactions to like this to what happened in the episode, like many people were like, oh, Gohan lost, right? And it was because of power scale. So I watched the fight. As Krillin, I guess, beats Gohan, right? But the reason it's so hilarious is because, see, the only stipulation in this fucking tournament of power is the fact that you can't fly, right? You can't fly, and again, that's not a tactic worth shit. Okay, I'm sorry, though. Come on, like, not even come on, like, that's just a fact. Like, it ain't shit, dude. It ain't shit. Like, they were doing, dude. Cell Game, they had a fucking out of bounds ring. They had a like a an out of bounds rule there too. So it's a no flying isn't like some major fucking tactic. But anyway. So, but that's the thing about the tournament of power. No flying is the whole stipulation behind this whole fucking tournament, battle royale, I should say. And when Krillin is fighting Gohan, he breaks that rule. It's fucking nonsensical. They're training for a match whose only rule is not to fly, and then Krillin breaks it and wins because of that. So, and he breaks it like very early on, like he jumps or he flies into the sun. He flies into the sun, and then he uses like fucking solar flare times 100, Taiyo times 100, which is, I'll get to that in a couple seconds. But anyway, Gohan can't sense energy because he's blind. He's blinded by the solar flare times 100, which is complete horseshit. Because now we know that there was no point to the Lavenda fight. I even wonder like if the Lavenda shit was like even. I'm starting to believe like that's not canon, dude. That might be a Toei only thing. And the thing is, like Goku when he fights Tien for the second time in the 23rd World Tournament, and Vegeta when he fights Buu after he absorbs Gohan, right? In both those situations, both of them make note that you don't need to use your eyes to see. You don't even need to. You don't even need to sense ki. You don't even need to sense the opponent's ki to know where they are without using your eyes. Vegito and Goku both said that as long as you feel like the subtle movements in the wind when their body moves, that's enough. Like that that should be it. Not this Gohan can't sense energy because he's fucking blinded. It's fucking retarded. It's so bad. And yeah, solar flare times 100. Good God, like what is that? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Taioken times 100, solar flare times 100. That's actually a thing now. Who's buying that bullshit? Who with even a shred of intelligence is gonna buy that shit? Like, I understand Kaioken has times 10, times 2, but that, at least, like, you could understand, like, what that was doing. Like, Taioken times 100, you make it even more blind? Like, what the fuck? There is no difference between, like, what Taioken times 100 did this episode and when Krillin used the solar flare, or when Cell uses the solar flare against, and he absorbs 18 and temporarily blinds them. I guarantee, I'm willing to bet, like, this solar flare times 100 shit is not going to be in the manga. I guarantee you it's not going to be in there. Krillin might have a new move, but solar flare times 100 is some fucking solar flare times 100. Like, that's the thing. I immediately thought of, like, Big Bang Kamehameha times 100. Or, like, Kamehameha, like GT shit. But hey, at least we get Sunglasses Goku. Sunglasses Goku is always good to look at, so that's all. I always like looking at that, so. But yeah, I mean, Gohan losing the way he did doesn't make me mad because of, like, power scale. I mean, yeah, I'm mad about solar flare times 100 and all that shit, but I'm not mad because of, like, Krillin is stronger than Gohan. He's not, obviously, but it's dumb because Krillin flew and then he says ring out as though, like, Gohan broke a rule. So once again, King Ryu proves that he's lost it. He doesn't know. And then Gohan says that he's inexperienced after he loses. This is, like, that's just bullshit. Like, Toei is just proving their incompetence over and over and over again with each passing episode. And like, people who like this shit, like, now like, who are bad Dragon Ball fans, who actually understand Dragon Ball, right? Gohan, the guy who saved the world twice. The guy who technically beat Raditz. I mean, you could probably give that to Piccolo and Gohan, I guess. But the guy who was stronger than Raditz and dealt, like, a major blow to him, like, with the headbutt, right? The guy who defeated Vegeta by going with Zaru. The guy who killed Cell by going Super Saiyan 2. Right? This guy's an inexperienced fighter, apparently. Oh, he lost experience. Nigga, this dude, like, lost to fucking Frieza in the revival of F shit and has been training since. And he's inexperienced. Like, how? I understand this is Toei. I understand this is a kids show. I understand that, the writers don't put as much thought into, like, what they write as much as, say, like, Gintama or Hunter x Hunter or Cowboy Bebop or Monster or anything like that. I get that. But they can't even follow fundamental basic rules. They don't fundamentally understand the characters. And last episode with, like, Vegeta saying, like, oh, Bra needs a name befitting of Saiyan royalty, just proves that all the more. I mean, at least with the Dragon Ball manga, right? Like, you knew what what the characters were like, what their distinct characteristics were, how they have changed, right? Subtle themes that were touched upon here and there, even though it's not, like, a main point of the. I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, oh, he's Dragon Ball's like Berserk, where it touches upon, like, the thesis of, like, mankind's nature, or Monster, where it talks about, like, the evil of men, or even Hunter x Hunter, where like so much thought is put into everything. But I mean, subtle stuff like that was touched upon. Like irony, relationships with people, and how, and like how, like say like Frieza loved his dad even though he didn't like pretty much like anyone else. Like that's a trait of the character that you can take out from the writing of the Dragon Ball manga. But you can't expect any like King Ryu, Yoshitaka. What the fuck is this dude's name? Atsuhiro Tomioka, Yoshitaka Toshio. I don't even know these. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, those writers like they like if you were to go up to them and tell them that fact, they'd look at you like they were crazy. They don't understand shit. I am inexperienced. Then Krillin and eight, and then Krillin fights Goku, and then there's some I don't fucking know, fucking Super Saiyan, but I don't know what's going on. But then apparently Goku goes like, "Oh, I have much to learn from you guys because I didn't know that we couldn't fight one-on-one," which is total bullshit because the first fight in Z that he fights against Raditz is a tag team with Piccolo against Raditz. I would even argue like the first encounter, the first like kill or death that he does in Dragon Ball when the pterodactyl takes away Bulma, like in the first chapter, like that in itself is like is a lesson of like I guess unfairness or being opportunistic. The dude, this nigga Goku got beat up by 7 Cell Juniors after he had fought Cell. The dude teamed up with Vegeta, Mr. Satan, and Good Boo to kill Kid Buu at the end of the Majin Buu arc. The dude was looking to fuse with the Potara multiple times. And apparently this guy doesn't know anything about teaming up. See? Like, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, these motherfuckers don't understand shit. You know, like Uber Akari, like if he's like he'd be like wax sauce, my nigga, wax sauce. That's what he'd be saying, yo. It's all wax sauce. Ibrahim, if you're here, dude, junkie piss all day. Like this is what this is. Junkie piss. Fucking junkie piss. What else is there? What else is there? Zaki, Ali, rat shit. Yeah. It's fucking rat shit. Dog shit. We're all punished. This is like this is like Ali, like when he found out like Gale is just like some fodder ass motherfucker at the end of the Dark Souls Ring City DLC. Are you? So yeah, we're getting 17 soon, or I guess next episode. I mean, personally, when I reread it, I was never that big a fan of. I mean, 17 is cool in his old way. I mean, even though he's like smug and cocky, like he's there's still some like swagger to him that I appreciate. He's not my favorite character. I don't really like him as much as other people do, but I can appreciate his character. But best believe, everyone, if you're watching this video, best believe that Super is going to ruin him, just like Trunks. Just like how Trunks got ruined in the Zamasu arc, with 24/7 dialogue about the same shit over and over again, nothing interesting to his character, just being fucking annoying. I guarantee you 17 is going to be like that. I fucking guarantee you. The new ending is, I don't, it's whatever. The first ending is still the best ending in Super. But you know what caught my eye? You know what fucking caught my eye in the ending? It was Roshi, right? But it was, I mean, yeah, I mean, I said that Tien and Roshi shouldn't be in the tournament at the expense of Goten and Trunks, but that's not the complaint that I'm having here. This motherfucker Roshi is using the Mafuba in the ending. Which means that he's probably going to be using the fucking Mafuba in the actual Tournament of Power. Which brings up a whole lot of questions. Because one, the only way to beat someone is that if you throw them off the fucking, the edge? And I feel like ceiling techniques should be, like, banned. right? But more importantly than all that bullshit that Super's throwing at us, right? What the fuck happened to Roshi dying from using the Mafuba? Nearly dying from using the Mafuba. In the fucking manga. In the fucking manga. Roshi says that he can't use the technique anymore because he would likely die. Alright, fine. Goku can use it because he's younger and stronger. Okay, fine. I can sort of get behind that even though I... Anyway. This motherfucker Roshi is using the Mafuba in the ending, yo. They don't get the characters, no sense of consistency. Someone do something, dog. Something needs to be done. I'm tired of shit, but anyway. Hey, oh, and the NEP. The NEP looks like I mean, hit anime hit. I'm still not sure like how I feel, but I just hope that this Beerus and Champa Pride Trooper and Jiren are at least as fun and interesting as Hit, and maybe Toppo if you want to put him in there. God, why is this anime so shit, my guys? Like what the fuck? I just want to forget about everything and just play Zelda for like just like weeks on end until I beat it. And then and then I might be able to like deal with like coming back to this fucking piece of shit that is called Dragon Ball Super, but banana chips, kettle chips, which I don't feel like getting, empty glass of water. Finally might be Fire Emblem Fate somewhat. If I can get past this fucking Mitama Paralogin Revelations. I have to watch more Sopranos and movies. I don't know why I just said like what I just said. I have no idea why I just said that, but I just feel like saying it. So I'm sick in the head. But yeah, fuck this anime. Fare thee well.